Okay, so today, my friends, I want to talk about my 5-year-old Barney. In fact, on Saturday, we were at football training. Now, I love going to watch Barney play football. It's not my game. I fucking can't stand it, but he loves it. He loves running around, chasing, hanging out with his mates and all that sort of stuff. So after 45 minutes, Barney's football training session is done. He's sat on the boot of my car and he's got his foot out like this. In other words, Dad, help me with my boot. So I go to help him and I'm start untying his things and he's got like a fucking triple knot in his green football boots and I'm tugging and pulling and whatever it might be, and I managed to get a little bit of leverage, and then Barney utters those ultimate words. You see, Barney is 5, yet he's going on 15 and he's getting a little bit frustrated and he sits there and he's like, Dad, I've got it. At which point he starts tugging, pulling them, and I'm sat there watching him and he's just making these things tighter and tighter and tighter. So I'm like, Barn, you're fucking it. You're making them tighter and tighter and tighter. And just to be clear, I never swear in front of Barney, but I'm like, dude, I can help you. And he's like, Dad, I've got it. Leave me alone. Don't pester me, I can make this work. So literally like 20 minutes, possibly even half an hour later, Barney has finally wrestled like one football boot off his foot, and then he starts looking at the other one. I'm like, God, no, I'm gonna do this one for your son. At which point I managed to undo the triple knot and his boot's off and is at the side of him in like 30 seconds. Now, here's the interesting thing, my friends. Far too often in this game that we call business, I'm gonna have you consider the possibility right now that sometimes you just need help. And sometimes you are just sat there too fucking proud to raise your hand and be like, you know, it would be kind of quicker and it would be kind of easier if you just undid these triple knots that are inside of my football boots. But the trouble with the male ego and the male pride is that we don't like to ask that question. Now here's the thing, Sometimes when you ask that question, you get the help in, you get the support in that you need, the ability to move things further, faster and more efficiently than you have ever imagined is able to happen in a snap of the fingertips. It's why some people manage to grow, scale businesses and take them to the next level in months instead of fucking years, because they are asking the right questions and they get the right people in to help them answer those questions. So I'm going to have you consider the possibility right now, my friends, if you are sat there, if you are trying to do everything yourself and you're trying to do it without zero help, you are running a fool's game, which is why the challenge today is each and every single question you've got about growing, getting your business to the next level, about making more, about providing more. I want you to write that question down. I then want you to get to the end of the week and be like, right, cool, who do I know that can help me answer these fucking questions? Who do I know that can save me from banging my head against the brick wall for the next 6 hours and can just shortcut this process for me? Is it a book? Is it a mentor? Is it a guide? I don't fucking care, but start speeding up the process. Speed up the process, my friend, and you know what you can do in months what most people do in years. So this is the game, this is a challenge. Get some fucking help, speed this whole thing up, and you will be able to take this thing faster and more efficiently through the next level of your journey than you can ever imagine. When you start doing that, my friend, will this whole thing become fucking glorious, and we can do some absolutely amazing things inside of this game that we call having a one-man empire.